What is up, guys? Me again. Let's finish off once more with the round one 8 days. Past support I came in, followed by Aurora. Only then did Phileas Fogg reveal the mystery of the difficult date. What a fool I was, he began. I should have known all along that we arrived back a day earlier than we thought. If Aurora and I hadn't decided to marry, if Phileas Fogg had stopped speaking as a great route for apples from the other members, as explained around the room, he was very moved. Yes, we are to be married, he continued, raising his hand. And of silence. You are very kind, but let me continue with my story. If Aurora and I hadn't decided to marry, and Passapartout had got to the minister, I would have never realized my mistake. Mr. Fogg wiped a bead of sweat from his brow and continued. When Passapartout came rushing home like a madman, and my mistake slowly dawned on me. Mistake, monsieur? Asked Passapartout, completely puzzled. Phileas Fogg went on. The sun rises in the east, so as we were traveling around the world in the eastern direction, we were chasing the sun all the time, gang, in a little time every day. Passapartout interrupted for a moment. But, monsieur, we could have gained a whole day, could we? We certainly did, said Phileas Fogg, but at the time we reached the middle of the Pacific Ocean, we had gathered a whole 24 hours. That dateline, interrupted John Sullivan, the international dateline, in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, that we're traveling, going around the world, and in an easterly direction, finally gained a complete day. Exactly, said Phileas Fogg. We reached the line on Saturday, and of course, once you cross the line, the 24 hours of that day start all over again. In other words, we had 2 Saturdays. Bravo! Cried several of the members, some apparent that they understood at all, even if they didn't. And they didn't understand it. So, instead of arriving in Liverpool on Saturday, December 21st, he said, it was really Friday, December 20th, a whole day earlier than you thought. Precisely, said Phileas Fogg. Well, said Fallaghan, 3 cheers for Passapartout. The Reforms Club had never heard such a loud cheer. That evening, in the club, there was a great celebration to mark both the warning of the wager of Phileas Fogg's coming marriage and Mr. Fogg's coming marriage. Ralph Sullivan and Farragut were not upset of losing their bet. They were wealthy men and would have no problem paying the £20,000. They were just as happy to see Phileas Fogg safely returned. And I think that's all for now, but don't worry, we'll get to the end of it later down the line. See ya!